Will quantum computing really crack Bitcoin? Are they going to freeze Satoshi Nakamoto's Bitcoins? Is it alright to freeze someone's Bitcoins? Bonne question. Those are really good questions. Let's start today's discussion. Cryptocurrency refers to encrypted currency. It relies on an extremely advanced encryption technique, making it incredibly secure. But now, Google has introduced Willow. What exactly is Willow? It's a cutting-edge quantum chip. To understand its capabilities, if you put it next to our computers would look like an old-fashioned grandma's calculator. Quantum computing has opened a new era. It has made human society take a big leap forward. Our computers will be several times faster than before. Our computing power is getting greater, and it's a very good thing for the humanity as a whole. But with such great computing power, what about our crypto assets? Are these encryption systems about to be cracked wide open? Are we heading into yet another YouTube season of crypto is dead videos? Many people share these concerns. Rightfully, panic has been spreading recently, and the crypto market even took a sharp dive for a while. So let's analyze all that. Let's look at the threats and their solutions. And of course, let's also talk about Satoshi Nakamoto's Bitcoins, because they are on an old address, even easier to crack. So why do people think quantum computers will pose a threat to the crypto market? Many of you already understand that this technology is a game changer. If you don't understand quantum technology, then let's first look at how powerful the Willow chip is. The Willow chip, it can complete a computational task in just 5 minutes. What kind of task, you ask? One that would take the fastest computer we have today, 10 to the 25th power years to finish. Yes, that is that powerful. Can you even wrap your head around 10 to the 25th power years? For context, that's far longer than the age of our universe. That is currently estimated at 13.8 billion years. So yeah, it's truly a game changer. But how do quantum computers achieve such efficiency and speed? This is how I explained it to my 9-year-old daughter. I told her, the iPad you are playing with now thinks a little bit like a bunch of switches. They turn on or off those little lights like 0 and 1s. Everything they do is based on the combined action of these 0 and 1s. And with that, they produce results. It's very basic. Quantum computing is different. It would be just like if you had clones. For example, let's say you can't find your favorite capybara plush toy. You could imagine that you have many clones looking for it with you in different places in your house at the same time. You'd be like Naruto. What's even better is that these clones are like twins. They can feel each other's feelings, share informations, even when they are not together. Sound like magic? Yes, but it's not. It's science and it's our reality. Of course, the actual principles and processes of quantum computers are definitely much more complicated than this. This is just to help everyone, especially my daughter, quickly understand this leap, understand why quantum computers are so efficient and their advantages over traditional computers. So, okay, this technology is amazing. Now let's talk about Willow specifically, because I think there are still some problems with this whole thing. Can Willow really crack Bitcoin? No. Why do I say that? First of all, while the release of Willow has sparked quite a bit of heated debate, my initial impression was, doesn't it feel a little too casual? There wasn't even a proper press conference. Think about companies like Apple, Microsoft or Tesla. Every single new product is a major event. Even when it's just an upgrade, they go out of their way to show the world how incredible it is. But Willow, all the team did was put up a blog post on their official website and upload a self-made video, to their YouTube. I can't help but have serious doubts. This product might not be polished enough. It's not ready to ship. And even if this product was usable today, you have to know one thing. It would still not be strong enough to crack Bitcoin. At the core of quantum computer are the quantum bits, qubits. The more qubits a quantum computer has, the more powerful its computing capabilities will be. Willow, it just boasts 105 qubits. Why do I say it like that? Because if one aims to crack Bitcoin encryption, experts estimate that a quantum computer would need approximately 13 million qubits to complete the decryption within 24 hours. Okay, you get my point, it's not ready. Then you might say to me, Cedric, I know you like to analyze trends. Is it not clear that one day Bitcoin could really be cracked? Even if it's in 2050 or 100 years from now, can't we predict that? It makes sense. Yes, there is really a risk. Let me tell you a story. In the past, a common phenomenon was observed in the fishing industry. When fishermen caught sardines, many of the sardines would die during transportation. Why? Due to a lack of vitality. To address this, a fisherman experimented by introducing a small number of catfish, the natural predators of sardines, into the transport tanks. And surprisingly, this significantly increased the survival rate of the sardines. The presence of the catfish kept the sardines alert and active throughout the journey. Willow is like our catfish here. It's more of a challenge than a threat. It's a signal to remind us to be vigilant, to remind us not to forget to develop and to become the driving force for us to surpass current technology. Moreover, the cryptocurrency industry has always remained committed to advancing technological growth. At its core, blockchain technology thrives on its dynamic adaptability and the open nature of its innovation ecosystems. When confronted with the rise of quantum computers like Willow, the crypto industry will not sit idly by, waiting for a potential crisis. Instead, it will proactively adapt its strategies, such as implementing quantum-resistant algorithms to counteract the decoding power of quantum computing. In a sense, as quantum computing progresses, crypto technology evolves too. You just need a consensus, whether it's a new type of Bitcoin address, a Bitcoin soft fork or a hard fork to implement like new signatures, technologies like Lamport or PCQ. There are many solutions and we have time to foresee this and to put it into practice. I'm not worried. We even need that. And even if we don't fork right now, if we don't do anything at all, I have to tell you something that will help you a lot. As long as we understand how hackers crack private keys, we can already take steps to protect our assets. No matter how advanced a quantum computer a hacker has, they still can't break your private keys if you're careful. Because for a hacker to crack your private keys, the first thing they need is your public key. But how do they get your public key? Easy. It becomes public when you spend Bitcoin for the first time. It's then recorded in the transaction data on the blockchain. Before that, if your Bitcoin address has only ever received funds and hasn't been used to send anything, only in, nothing out, no one can guess your public key. So if a hacker wants to attack your account, they have to wait until you make your first Bitcoin transaction out before they can even start. So what's the solution? You guessed it. One-time use Bitcoin addresses. As soon as you spend Bitcoin, you just need to transfer the remaining balance to a new address. Since this new address doesn't have a publicly visible public key, nobody can crack your private key. Simple as that. If you get into the habit of managing your public keys like this, you won't have to worry about quantum chips or any other innovation. Sure, it adds a little bit of extra work, but seriously, look at how valuable Bitcoin is today and what it can do for our freedom. Adding one step to your transactions, that's not asking much. And honestly, the big players like BlackRock, ETFs, and even governments, they are definitely going to figure out how to keep their assets safe. They put billions of dollars inside it. So these guys aren't going to sit back and let quantum computing wipe them out either. They'll go all in to protect their money, so we don't have to do much. we don't need to stress much. Just focus on keeping your public keys safe and you'll be fine. Yes, we active users have solutions. We will be fine, but what about old inactive addresses? What about one in particular? Satoshi's address. If it were to be compromised, it could seriously shake up the market. We have a problem here, a real one this time. I've heard about the idea of freezing Satoshi's address, freezing Satoshi's bitcoins. Could that be one of the solutions? Technically, this is possible if there is a consensus. We could freeze the bitcoins, yes, but one of Bitcoin's core principles is complete personal control over assets. Is it really appropriate to make decisions on behalf of Satoshi? I don't know if quantum computing could pose a threat to the crypto market. We've talked about that this whole video. But freezing Satoshi's address would contradict Bitcoin's foundational spirit of decentralization. Doing this could break the global consensus around Bitcoin. And without that consensus, Bitcoin itself would lose its essence. Bitcoin would lose all its value. So what we need to do is strengthen Bitcoin's defenses against quantum threats without altering its core principles. That's the issue we should focus on together. We have to find other solutions. An alternative solution that wouldn't even require a hard fork is that we could have large institutions and exchanges forming a Bitcoin Stability Alliance. If there were unusual activity on Satoshi's address, this alliance could use its funds to buy up massive amounts of Bitcoin at low prices in case of significant market volatility, and therefore guarantee the stability of the network. Yes, our goal is not to protect Satoshi's Bitcoins, but to guarantee the stability of the network. So we could do that. What do you think about this solution? What do you think we should do about Satoshi's Bitcoins? You can tell me your views in the comment section. This question is very important. That is the one we need to spend some time on and try and find a solution together. Anyway, that's it for today. Give me your ideas. Let's solve this problem together. Merci beaucoup et à bientôt.